All right, happy Litha, happy summer solstice, and happy Cancer season, my loves. It is almost officially the summer solstice, which means we are going into the waning half of the year. Believe it or not, the days will officially now become shorter. If you are in the southern hemisphere, you guys are at Yule or the winter solstice. But for those of us here in the northern hemisphere, we are experiencing the summer solstice, going into Cancer season, of course. And this is really the height of summer. My dog wants to say hi. So the solstice happens anywhere from the 20th to the 23rd of June. So we are a little bit early this year. But the solstice essentially occurs when one of the Earth's poles are directly tilted towards the sun. It's the maximum tilt that the Earth can be pointed towards the sun. And from our vantage point here on Earth, it is when the sun is at its highest point in the sky. That is why days are the longest at the solstice and they begin to wane afterwards. So whereas on the equinoxes, it's equal day and equal night, on the solstices, you either have on the summer solstice the longest day and the shortest night, or on the winter solstice the longest night and the shortest day. Now, in a lot of traditions across the world and in history, they have called this midsummer, but in pagan traditions and in the Wheel of the Year, this is called Litha. And it's essentially a celebration of life, birth, rebirth, purity, the sun, vitality, health, wealth, power. Also, traditionally, festivals for the summer solstice or for Litha or for midsummer were held at noon when the sun is at the highest point in the sky. But some common themes for the summer solstice would be, celebrating with flowers, flower crowns, bright summery colors, fruits, vegetables, having outdoor picnics and celebrating, the seasonal fruits and vegetables of the year. And it is especially related to more masculine energy, of course, because it is associated with the heat of the sun and the element of fire. So themes of, masculine energy, production, and making things happen, motivation, all of those things are going to be very aligned with the energy of the summer solstice. That's not in relation to it being Cancer season. It's essentially a time to celebrate the sun. So, getting out into the sun, enjoying the warmth of the sun, the energy that you get from the sun. These are all things that are celebrated during the summer solstice. Of course, that means it is Cancer season, which Cancer, as you may know, is associated with the moon. Cancer is cardinal water, and it is the first water sign of the zodiac. So there's this strong feminine energy that is also being brought in astrologically because, of course, Cancer is the divine feminine ruled by the moon, whereas Leo is the divine masculine ruled by the sun. Now, the astrology of the next week or next few weeks really is getting kind of crazy, guys. So I'm going to do a separate video on the astrology because we have lots of squares going on between the cardinal signs of Cancer and Aries. Of course, we have Saturn and Neptune in the sign of Aries. We have the Sun and Jupiter, which are both going to be in Cancer at the beginning degrees. So we're going to have our Jupiter-Sun conjunction, the luckiest day of the year, happen in Cancer this year. We did not have one in Gemini. We also have a new moon in Cancer coming up. We have Uranus shortly moving into the sign of Gemini, which is huge. And we also have a new moon. Did I say we had a new moon in Cancer? We have a new moon in Cancer. We have Mercury squaring over to Chiron in Aries. There is a lot going on, so I will catch you guys up in the following video. But happy summer solstice, my loves. Get outside, enjoy the sun. Most of you will probably be seeing this on the following day, so get outside and enjoy the sun the following day. You can celebrate the solstice for a few days, and that's what traditionally how it was celebrated was. It was usually a festival of several days where celebrations began. So, have a bonfire at night and really soak in the magic and the warmth of the flames in accordance or in dedication to the sun. Eat fruits and vegetables, herbs associated with this season, and just enjoy the beauty of summer at its height, or winter at its height if you're in the southern hemisphere. Summer is my favorite season, so enjoy, happy solstice, and stay groovy.